Hi, my name's Sonu Lamba, and today we're making hummus. Hummus is my most wonderful recipe ever. I love hummus. I have been eating hummus for almost 15 years, and it's taken me a while to perfect this dish. So, hummus originates back to ancient Egypt. Hummus started in the 13th century. There are many health benefits to hummus. Hummus is a great source of plant-based protein. It's got a ton of iron and folate and phosphorus and vitamin B. It's high in fiber. It has a low glycemic index, and it helps promote weight loss because it's low in calories and it fills you up. So some of the ingredients I'm going to be using today include extra virgin olive oil. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of that. We're going to be using some garlic. I'm using 2½ cloves of garlic. We're going to be using 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and I have pressed this out of my lemon squeezer. I do not recommend the concentrated lemon juice that comes in a bottle. It just doesn't turn out as good. We are also going to use some salt. And finally, this is 2 cups of chickpeas that I have pressure cooked. And so I soaked these yesterday night. I woke up this morning, I pressure cooked them, and they're nice and soft. And you can use an Instapot, you can boil them, use whatever recipe you know to make your own chickpeas. I do not recommend canned chickpeas. Canned chickpeas have preservatives in them, and it does affect the final flavor. You have to make these yourself. A little bit of paprika for the plating. And then finally, the star of the dish, tahini. So what is tahini? Tahini is sesame seed paste. Tahini comes from several parts of the world. When I am sourcing a tahini, I am trying to find a product that's light and toasty. Most of the products I've come across are bitter and they're dark and the seeds are over roasted, and I don't appreciate the formulation. It's very thick. You know, you put a spoon in it and you can barely get it out. I like a liquid tahini. This is the best product I've found. This is from Israel. It's called Arz, and it's liquid tahini. And I'm going to open up the bottle. And if you look inside, it's kind of runny and it's perfect. This is the kind of consistency you want. And I actually found this on Amazon, and it comes in a 2-pack, and that's where I get mine. And you can actually put this on toast, like peanut butter. I mean, this is so wonderful. Great. So let's get started. Great. So we're going to use a Vitamix to pulse all our ingredients. So I'm going to start by making a slurry with my tahini and my lemon juice. So here's my tahini, and this is what it looks like. You can see it's a wonderful liquidy product. Looks kind of like liquid peanut butter. I'm going to go ahead, put it in my Vitamix. And again, this is sesame seed paste. This is also really good for you. Great. Okay, in goes my lemon juice. And I have squeezed this myself. This is not from concentrate. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, put my lid on, and I'm gonna pulse this for just a little bit. Great. Next, in goes my extra virgin olive oil. This is a first pressed olive oil. It's got wonderful citrusy notes. I'm also going to add my garlic, which I've crushed in the mortar and pestle. This is 2½ cloves. And remember, this is a plain hummus. You want to put garlic and whatever other flavors that you like. You could put some cumin, but I actually like it just plain. I'm going to put my salt. There it is. Now, I had salted my chickpeas when I pressure cooked them, so I'm adding a little less salt. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, give this a pulse. great. This smells wonderful. I can smell the garlic. I can smell that olive oil. I can smell the tahini. It's just this wonderful paste of goodness. Okay, I'm gonna add about half my chickpeas, and you're gonna be adding a little bit of water to thin it out. So I have about 3 tablespoons of water. I may need more, it just depends. Okay, that's about half my chickpeas. I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. Okay, I'm gonna let that come together. Okay. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and agitate it with my little mixer here. Great. So we'll take a look at it. You can see it's not completely mixed. I still need a little bit more water. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water. I'm gonna add my chickpeas, and I'm actually gonna add just a couple more tablespoons of water. So just a little bit more, and use your judgment here. Adding a little bit at a time. You can always add more later. Okay. Great. Let's take a look. So the first thing that I smell is that tahini. The sesame seeds hit you first, and then you can smell the floral notes of the extra virgin olive oil. You can smell the garlic, and then the chickpeas, the base. It is wonderful. So take a look at the consistency. So I like this. This is great. It's quite thick. This will go really well as a dip. I don't like to add too much water because it thins it out. And if you add too much water, it loses its flavor portfolio. This will go wonderful with crackers or pita bread. So it's actually time to plate this. So I like to plate this very specifically, because if you just put a big blob in a bowl, it doesn't look appetizing and then no one wants to eat it. So I'm going to show you how to plate this. So I'm going to take about a couple tablespoons. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, that's about 3 tablespoons right there. So I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to make a little well in the center. There's my well. And so this well is going to go ahead and hold a couple other ingredients that are going to now contribute to this flavor. So one thing I'm going to use is a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, which I've already added to this dish. This is just going to help flavor it now. So I'm just going to add a little bit in the center. That's great. And finally, I'm going to add some paprika. So this is the paprika. It's not spicy, it's just a little smoky, and it adds a wonderful color. Ta-da! I like to serve it just like that. Okay, now, these are the crackers that I just adore. These are from Costco. They're Mary's Gone crackers. They have wonderful ingredients. So I'm just gonna read a couple of them. They've got brown rice, quinoa, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds, and poppy seeds. This is wonderful. They're crispy and they really hold that hummus very well. I'm gonna take some out. And these crackers come in different flavors. I like to buy the plain because your hummus should have the most flavor in it. time to try. So I'm gonna try it with my cracker. So I'm gonna take some hummus. I'm gonna dip some extra virgin olive oil in that paprika. That is wonderful. I can taste the sesame seeds from the tahini, that lemon juice. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more lemon juice for myself because I love it really tart. I've added a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. You can probably squeeze half a lemon more if you want it citrusy. But this is wonderful. When you buy store-bought hummus, it doesn't taste like this. This tastes so well. If you go to a restaurant and try their hummus, most of the time it's homemade. This tastes just like that. This is so wonderful. You gotta try your own hummus. I love it.